Bye.
Fuck you mean bye?
Now, the conflation of race and sexuality isn't anything new, with laws like the banning of interracial marriage in the 1800s and the banning of Chinese women from migrating due to the fear that their appeal would seduce white men, because when it comes to fetishization, Asian people objectively have it the worst, but I'll leave explaining that to the Asian YouTubers who appear on my feed to explain shit.
Professor Exposition, explainer of things. He's clarifying plot points to explain away confusion.
That was the best joke in that series. This also includes concepts like racial preferences, racial bias in dating, cultural beauty standards, socioeconomic shit. You get the picture. Despite race being the most irrelevant thing on the planet, it does play a part in everyday socialization, including our sexual desire, whether we realize it or not. And this can lead to shit like racial fetishization, or in this case, the concept of raceplay. What? You don't know what raceplay is? Well, let me show you. Raceplay is defined as a sexual practice where either imagined or real racial background of one or more participants is used to create a power imbalance in a BDSM scene. This also includes the use of slurs, narratives, and objects laden within racial history. Basically, imagine going to a Costco and you meet a fair-looking person, okay? Not too pretty, not too ugly, you know, just the right person for you. And after a few dates, they finally invite you to their apartment. And you know it's an apartment and not a house because houses are expensive. Now you enter the apartment and you notice a bag on the countertop. And in that bag is a $2 pack of cotton balls. They reach for the bag, sprinkle the cotton balls all over the floor, and look at you directly in your pupils. And the thickest southern accent one can muster, they say, "You better get the picking, boy!" Now that specific scenario is what comes to my mind when I hear something like raceplay. Because what the fuck? You watched 12 Years of Slave and that's what you got from the movie?
那个，你讲，你可以拿着你的篮子去采棉花了。
Like I just see you in that theater, just looking at the screen all wide-eyed and saying, yeah, this is doing something for me. There is an entire Reddit community and 4chan thread dedicated to this. And you got terms like WBC and Queen of Spades being thrown around. It's just wild. And this is coming from someone who's seen videos of people offing themselves on camera. And you got shit like the Bleach Boru. The truck is there. What? Met a cute black girl at a calf. She seems nice. We hit it off. Take her back to my place. Start to get busy. She asks me if I know about raceplay. Tell her no, not really. She starts explaining. That feeling when the night gets more weird and uncomfortable after that. That feeling when stopped answering her calls and messaging. She wanted him to call her the hard R, like actual racist stuff. That is crazy. Like, how would you even inform your partner about that interest? Like, that must be an awkward conversation. Top tier fetish, lad. Sounds hot. Of course you think that. r/raceplay. Don't you dare put Black Lives Matter in a place like this. Colonizer War Prize is crazy. Hard slurp. No, I'm done. Dr. Umar would be ashamed. But in all seriousness, it's just some absurd thing I wanted to yap about. And I know none of this is serious. Like, it's literally in the name. Like, this is just a whole pretend power dynamics that comes with legitimately everything involving S&M. But it's just an absurd thing I wanted to laugh at to the 2 people watching this video. By the way, I have a channel where I post animations and a Newgrounds page where I post animations and short little stories. So check those out. Link in the description. This is my yapping channel.
Now, I like to put the jelly inside my ass. Then put some of this peanut butter on top of it. I call it a peanut butter jelly and asshole sandwich. But Tom here will be calling it lunch.